Good morning, friends. I'm going to show you how to make my quick and easy coleslaw with some avocado mayo, onion powder, not garlic powder, salt, pepper, organic stevia, and a little bit of distilled white vinegar. I just kind of came up with this on my own. Sometimes I'll add a little bit of ground mustard, but what I like to do is I'll buy these packs from Walmart, Lidl, Aldi, whoever has the coleslaw, classic coleslaw mix. It's already mixed up, so it makes it super quick and easy. Already got all the sounds going on today. So I just cut it open with my kitchen shears, which if you don't have these from Amazon, get you some. I've got some in my hair. Nope, that's gray. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we are going to cut open our bag of coleslaw. I've already seasoned it with some onion powder, salt and pepper. Now, if you like it more peppery, that's cool. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add, don't knock it till you try it, but I like my coleslaw to be a little sweet and sour and savory. So I'm gonna do 1 tablespoon of organic stevia. And then I'm also going to take out my distilled white vinegar. And I'm just gonna take a little bit of a bigger spoon and just do 1, 2, 3. Let's see. And then I'll take my mayo, avocado mayo. I like this because it's got some avocado oil. I just prefer to use it over regular mayonnaise. Light mayonnaise a lot of times can have some additives and things in it that just aren't good. So this doesn't have any sugar. It doesn't have a lot of added things. It basically has avocado oil, egg yolk, not a bad thing, water, distilled white vinegar, which I'm also adding vinegar. It also has lemon juice, salt, ground mustard, garlic powder, and onion powder. So it's really clean and there's not a whole bunch of junk. And I need to get me some more, but anyway, I'm gonna take a spoon of this. And sometimes, depending on how I mix it up, how it mixes, I will not worry about putting 2 scoops or 2 tablespoons. So, and it's okay that I've used my vinegar because it's just gonna, it's got vinegar in it anyway. So anywho, excuse me, now I'm gonna cut over my other bag and I'll just do the same thing. And the reason I like to do it this way is because when you layer it, just think, if I were to pour all this in there at once, then what's gonna happen? It's gonna be harder to stir. So for me, if I'm doing a double batch, which this will shrink down, and I'm gonna use this for our fish and chips meal, and I'm also gonna use this maybe for some salads or a side for something else. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pour another one in here. And so get yourself a big enough bowl. The stuff's not flying out everywhere. Put that to the side. And then I'm just gonna do the same thing that I just did. So I'm gonna do onion powder. And again, this is to your flavoring. I like a little bit more oniony taste. And then I'm just gonna take some salt and just dump it in there. And then we like pepper. So I'm just gonna do pepper, 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 pepper. And you can also flavor this a little more and when you're done. And then I'm gonna do another of stevia because I've already, remember I've already layered that. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do some more vinegar. I don't necessarily like to keep adding the mayo, so 1, 2, 3. And what I wanna do is I wanna give it some good flavor, and I don't want it to be too mayonnaise-y. I want it to have that creaminess, but I don't want it to be overly creamy or overly mayonnaise-y. I like for it to be a little more vinegary, but again, if you prefer to have it more creamy with mayonnaise, please feel free. And also, once I mix this up, it may be that I want to go ahead and add a little bit more mayo to it, but as of right now, it doesn't look like I want to. Sometimes it takes a little bit of mixing to get the clump of mayonnaise kind of moved around in there, but the reason I like to add the vinegar to it is because it kind of helps me even out that mayo that I've added. It still gives me a creamy flavor as I'm throwing stuff out of the bowl. And clearly I need to get my roots done because every time I look into the camera as I'm throwing the salt out onto the counter, all I can see is my gray. embrace it, right? We have to be kind to ourselves, talk kind to ourselves. But it's starting to mix up, and all the flavors will kind of meld or mesh together as it mixes. And I think I'm good. I don't really want to add any more mayo. This looks really good. It smells good. We need smell-o-vision. So what I'll do is I'll just put this in the fridge. I like to kind of try to make this a day ahead because, again, I am going to do my fish and chips tomorrow night. And you'll just have to wait and see what that's all about because it is good, good, good. Okay, it's all mixed, and I'm going to get myself cleaned up and get this day going.